Do you think the United States of today is losing trust all around the world?
Yes, I believe that strongly. We are big and we are powerful and we are rich, but we are no longer that big and powerful and rich that we can get our way everywhere. Look what's happening in Iran. We're losing in Iran. Being big and being powerful doesn't guarantee success. It's more the relationships and the alliances. Those are built on trust.
Isn't he doing good for America?
No, I think he's a narcissist and he can only see the world that benefits him and his people. He's a mean, nasty, ignorant person who nobody likes.
John Cipher, former CIA intelligence officer. He spent 28 years in the CIA's secret operations, recruiting spies and carrying out intelligence missions across the globe.
You worked in Russia, China, Pakistan. Explain me how each of them is different and what are their ways to operate.
Russia is losing the 21st century and they want to just overthrow the system and create chaos. And countries like China, they want to sort of own the 21st century. And so they are benefit on of trade and they're making lots of money, they're making lots of relationships, and they're also going to use a lot of these cyber attacks to weaken others on the outside. Other places like Pakistan, it's focused just in its neighborhood, probably 90% focused on you.
And India?
They have to be focused on serious threats, right? So China, Pakistan, you're dealing with what's going on in Bangladesh now and all those kind of things.
Which one does CIA fears the most?
Overwhelmingly, China is the biggest long-term challenge threat.
Do you think it's inevitable that China at one point will challenge the position of number one in the world?
I think there's some real challenges for China. Demographically, I mean, they don't get immigration. Like one of the biggest strengths of the United States is we have new immigrants coming from around the world. And this is one of the things this administration is trying to stop, which is, I think, ridiculous and stupid.
You were in Russia for a very long time. Tell me about Putin. What does he actually want, which he cannot say publicly?
I think he, like any dictator, and we're seeing it actually with Trump now, is they want to be seen in history as sort of the great czars and powerful leaders. And I think he has to worry now that he may have jeopardized that by this sort of failure in Ukraine.
Walk me through, how would you exactly recruit a spy?
If you have found anything valuable from this channel, please subscribe. It's free, it takes less than a minute, but it means a lot to us. And to listen to the audio experience of this episode, please follow us on Spotify. This episode is brought to you by our travel partner GoIbibo. Check out the link in the description to download the app and avail exclusive first-time user discounts.
So you have like spent about 28 years recruiting people who would probably betray their own countries. You have helped people overthrow their governments. You've hunted down traitors and identified moles in your own system. I mean, that's something that you would do.
Right.
So you do a bunch of these things. Explain me. Let's say if somebody's watching you for the first time and in this conversation, that person hooked right now.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Careful.
Yeah. Watching you for the first time, how would you explain them? What do you do?
Wow. I don't do it anymore, just to be clear.
Okay. What have you done?
I did for a career, and it was actually a very rewarding and fun career. So in general, CIA, I don't want to make it look like it's bigger and more powerful than it is. It's just one piece of a larger U.S. national security apparatus, and it's just one piece of the intelligence collection part and intelligence analysis of the United States. But what the CIA does is does sort of two basic things. It is the espionage part of the U.S. intelligence, which means running human spies around the world, and it is sort of the main analytic cadre of the U.S. intelligence. So there's almost like a small, mid-sized university. So there's people there who are on the analytic side. They stay in Washington mostly, and they have people who are experts on everything. So there's cadres of people who are experts on the Indian economy and the Indian Navy and the Indian relationships with China and whatever. And then there's people who are experts on the Tunisian economy and on Iranian missile systems and and their job is to they receive intelligence from everywhere. So they're trying to read all of the academic papers. They're trying to, look at articles of what's coming from businessmen. They're looking at what's coming from satellites, from U.S. diplomats around the world, State Department officials. All that information on your subject is coming to you. And then of the things that the U.S. government is collecting,